I love you.
Hey. Okay, so I know this is a weird way to start the video, but I went to the store today, specifically the Dollar Tree, and they already have Valentine's Day stuff out, and that just reminded me even more how much I'm single. Like, how dare they? And yeah, you know what? This has nothing to do with the video. Anyway, hey guys, it's Sarah. Yeah, so I decided to make a video today because, well, there is news, and that's what I do. And also, I'm going back to school in 5 days. I also probably need to take another math class. But as you guys know, when I'm at school, I can't make videos as much as when I'm at home, so I'm trying to do as much as I can here. So, you're welcome. But anyway, let's just get right to it. Here's the latest news that's been happening in the past couple days. Okay, so you guessed it, or maybe you didn't, but today we're gonna be talking about shitty articles. And this one happens to be one that we've gotten before, but people still continue to talk about it in 2017. So of course, 17 magazine says Louis Tomlinson confirms that Larry Shippers ruined his deep friendship with Harry Styles. I love how they just had to add in deep friendship, like we can't say it's anything more. But you know what? That's all fine and dandy. People can be entitled to their own opinion, but let's analyze this article, or garbage article. I don't know, same thing. Okay, so usually on my channel, I don't read the whole article, but because I don't have a lot to talk about today, I'm just gonna read the whole damn article and talk about everything they say. So, here we go.
Over the time, fans began to passionately ship Harry and Louis together as a couple, despite the fact that Louis had a girlfriend, Eleanor Calder.
Great start to the article. I love how they have to mention Eleanor every time.
Even when Louis and Harry flatly denied dating rumors, fans refused to believe it, insisting that Louis' girlfriend Eleanor and even his baby Freddie were just...
Now look, that's great and all, great sentence structure, good grammar, thank God. And look, I know that's what we believe, so they kind of have the facts right, but the way they describe it makes it just sound like we're ridiculous or deluded.
By 2015, fans were lucky if the once affectionate friends were caught standing next to each other on the red carpet, because there was a very apparent wedge between them.
What the fuck is this wedge they're talking about? Like, I don't really like that metaphor. And here's the thing, the media hasn't analyzed Larry Stylinson enough to know why we get excited when Louis and Harry stand next to each other in 2015. If they analyzed the ship and everything around it, maybe they would understand why we care so much about that. If Larry Stylinson was a completely different ship, then yeah, we might sound delusional by freaking out over them standing next to each other.
In a recent interview with The Sun to promote his new single Back to You, Louis acknowledged the deep respect he's always had for Harry. He says, in a band, you're going to get some people who get on really well and some people who get on quite well.
Wait, didn't Louis just repeat himself? Like, I swear he literally just said the same thing.
Louis goes on to say, I have forever had a very, very high level of respect for Harry. He's great in this situation. He's great on stage. He's a great musician and artist. It's just one of those things that happens naturally in a band.
Okay guys, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe I have to do my research, but do you guys ever remember Louis saying that? Like, I don't know what interview he said those words in, and as we all know, when it's in print, things are exaggerated.
This goes on to say, but he couldn't deny that the constant rumors about the nature of his relationship with Harry ultimately made their friendship awkward. He says, it kind of happened naturally for me and Harry because a certain amount of fans drew up this conspiracy. When it first came around, I was with Eleanor, and it actually felt a little bit disrespectful to Eleanor, who is my girlfriend now. Louis says, I'm so protective over things like that and about the people I love.
Like, we know, her name's Eleanor, she's a girl, she has a vagina, she's your girlfriend. Great. I've known this like for so many years. It's almost become very suspicious. And plus, I will never understand how shipping Larry has become disrespectful to Eleanor. Like, yes, I understand there's a part of the fandom who made fun of Eleanor and they were very rude to her, and I do not condone that. Those Larry shippers should not have done that. But I, and a ton of other Larry shippers, have never been rude to Eleanor. The only rude thing I might have ever said about Louis and Eleanor is I don't believe they're together. They just walk around and go to Starbucks, they look ridiculous. That's probably about it. I've never really bashed Eleanor as a person. And you know what? If I have, I'm sorry, I've changed.
Louis said that the fear that fans would overanalyze every minor interaction between the two stars caused them to stay away from one another.
If you and somebody else are just friends, why do you have to worry about if people are overanalyzing your actions, and why would that affect a friendship? If you and somebody else are friends and it's a close enough friendship, people shipping you two should not affect a friendship if it's a real friendship. And if we're going to ruin your friendship, then maybe your friendship wasn't anything to begin with. Like, how can us fans who are probably younger than you affect you and Harry, who are way older than us? Like, please act like an adult. Like, I'm tired of hearing that same excuse. We did not break up anything, and I don't want you guys to believe that either.
It created this atmosphere between the two of us where everyone was looking into everything we did, Louis said candidly. It took away the vibe you get off anyone. It made everything, I think on both fences, a little bit more unapproachable.
Again, I do not remember Louis saying any of this. He has not said anything about Larry like that. And if he did say it, it wasn't in a video, so obviously this could have been exaggerated.
It goes on to say, if anything, Louis thinks it further proves there was never anything romantic between them. He says, I think it shows that it was never anything real, if I can use that word.
Why would Louis say that about his own friendship or relationship with Harry? Like, oh, I think it shows that nothing was ever real. Wouldn't you know yourself? Like, why are you saying, oh, I think this just proves? I don't really understand that wording, so that makes no sense to me. This article is just as fake as Harry and Camille's relationship.
The next paragraph says, but it's a testament to Harry and Louis' enduring platonic friendship that despite all the awkwardness Larry fans cause between them, Louis still has a deep respect and love for Harry.
I love how platonic has to be in all caps. Like, guys, don't forget, there's nothing going on between them.
Not gay.
I'm not gay, but if I was, he'd be my man for sure.
If I was gay, I would be on my knees sucking your dick right now.
Like, did you know that the more you try to convince people that, like, you're not gay, blah, 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 it kind of sounds like you are? Just saying. And I just love how they ended that sentence. Like,
even though Larry shippers ruined Louis and Harry's relationship, Louis still has a deep respect for Harry.
It's like we had to question if Louis still respected Harry or not.
It goes on to say so much so that he can't imagine One Direction going on without him. He says it's something that I can't ever imagine really. Louis admitted when the idea of 1D going on a three-piece without Harry came up. I feel like it's got to be for the fans and not for the three that want to get back together. Harry is actually an inspiring person to watch a businessman as a musician. He doesn't really lose, Harry. And then this last paragraph says, okay, so can we just all agree that Larry was never a romantic thing so that Larry can go back to being adorable platonic besties?
Wow, what a way to end an article. You know what, guys? I would have actually respected this article way more if they gave more proof in the article, because you know what? That would prove to me that they did their research. Where are the pictures? Where are the GIFs? Where are links to certain YouTube accounts, YouTube videos, or Tumblr accounts with so many pages of analysis that people have worked so hard on? Why is my YouTube channel not linked? Hello? I feel like if someone's gonna take the time to write an article, you should at least look into it first. Maybe look at both sides. Maybe something supporting Larry shippers and then something against it, just so it makes a stronger argument. This article did not represent our fandom that well at all. And I'll say it again, it's like they made us sound crazy. But you know what? I shouldn't even have to justify at this point. We've been shipping this for years. Like, is it really that hard to tell people that we can ship whatever we want? Like, why is it so bad? And this person says, damn, it's almost like being incredibly invasive and making up stories about people you don't even know has a negative effect on those people's relationship. The people who write these articles don't know anything about Larry Stylinson or anything about One Direction, so anything they write isn't gonna sound accurate, and they're not going to delve deep into the fandom. So it's funny how they can spew on about how we've affected a relationship and how all of this is negative when they don't even know if it's negative themselves. They probably don't even really understand shipping, let's be honest. So guys, literally I am getting a headache just by talking about this article. I know I shouldn't let it affect me. I think I need to go on to the next topic. So just tell me all your thoughts about that below. Okay, Okay, now on my last topic. This is a very quick topic. I've been seeing it go around Twitter, but this is positive news. So all the boys have won awards, but it's pretty much all for the same category, which is very frustrating for a One Direction fan because you want all your boys to win, but you have to only pick one. And you all know me, I hate choosing between my sons. I think they all should win. So for the iHeartRadio Music Awards, it says all the boys got Best Solo Breakout. And also iHeartRadio tweeted quick appreciation tweet for Louis Tomlinson's solo career. And Louis tweeted them back saying, thanks so much, big love, let's do this. And it says Louis has been nominated for Best European Act at the Top 50 Official Music Awards. Voting closes on February 11th at 12 a.m. And you can vote here. And yes, I will put that link down in the description so you guys can vote. And this also says Louis is nominated for the Biggest Fans Award. Tweet hashtag Top 50 fans, Louis Tomlinson, to vote for him. You have until February 11th. And retweets count as votes. Currently second place with 67,000 votes. Yo, second place, we are close, 67,000 votes. We have to go vote, and as I said, retweets count. So I will put all this information down in the description. Hopefully I remember, because you know what? Our boys deserve to win. So guys, we can do this because we've done it before. Anyway guys, write all your thoughts down below, and like always, I make a new video whenever I want, so like and subscribe. All my social media is down in the description, and I will see you guys later. Bye.